Having a tan skin has been dramatized in the media and become very popular since the 1920s. Oh wait, sorry, can we start over?
Sure.
Got it. Sorry. Can I start?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so having a tan skin has been dramatized in the media since the 1920s. Okay. Today, tanning is still being dramatized in the media, but what the media doesn't show is the long-term effects and health hazards from overexposure to the sun and other ultraviolet rays. Today I want to warn you about the dangers of overexposure to the sun and ultraviolet rays like tanning beds. Long-term exposure to the sun can wreak havoc on the skin and on your health in the long run. According to WebMD, skin cancer is the most common type of cancer. It is also the most treatable and easiest type of cancer to treat. Especially for us who live in Southern California and are exposed to the sun the majority of the year, it's really important to take care of our skin. Sun and ultraviolet rays can lead to immediate and minor results to very serious and sometimes permanent results to your health. Okay, I will explain how some immediate and sometimes minor moments of sun can result in minor health risks to your health, to your skin, and then can later lead to greater health risks. A few minutes in the sun may not seem like a big deal, but it can really affect your skin in the long run. First, even small exposure to the sun, like getting in and out of your car or taking short distance trips, can affect your skin. Even when you're sitting in the car and the sun is like hitting on your window, it could burn your skin, and it could from UVB rays. UVB rays get through your car window. People who suffer from skin cancer usually get it from large amounts for many times of having small exposures to the sun. So people who have skin cancer, they usually get it from just walking from your house to your car, just being out for a few minutes every day, that those small things can prolong to more dangerous health risks. UVA rays, to think of it like this way, UVA rays cause aging on the skin, and they go deeper into the skin layer, so it's harder to see the damage. But UVB rays cause burning on the skin, and it's more on top of the skin, so it's easier to see, but UVA rays are more harmful because they affect you more in the long run. Everyone with all types of skin types and in different regions of the world can get skin cancer. Light-skinned people are more vulnerable to skin cancer than darker-skinned people because they have thicker skin layer, which helps prevent the UV rays from going deeper into the skin. 90% of UVA radiation still reaches us on a cloudy day, so even on a cloudy day, you're still being exposed to the sun. Now that I have shared some short-term results of sun exposure, I will show you how these short-term damages can have a lifetime effect on your health. A few minutes of added sun damage in a lifetime can result in serious results and appearance on your skin. Sun damage can also is bad for your complexion. It could lead to age spots, or sometimes they're called liver spots, dull complexion, UV rays from tanning, premature aging, and deep wrinkles. And UV rays, like from tanning beds, can also cause redness to the eye, and it could lead to cataracts or sometimes permanent loss of vision. There are 3 types of skin cancer: basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell, and melanoma. Melanoma is the most dangerous and the most harmful on your skin. Some ways to tell if you have skin cancer is through moles. And if you have an irregular shaped mole, if the mole is shaped weird, if the color is dark, or if it's bigger than a pencil eraser in diameter, it could be skin cancer. Now that you understand how even minimal sun exposure can lead to severe results like skin cancer if you are not protected from the sun. So skin cancer is the most treatable type of cancer, and it's also the most dangerous and the most type of cancer people have. And the #1 way to avoid getting skin cancer is to wear sunscreen. Protection from the sun is very important because outdoor activities without protection from the sun can lead to dangerous health hazards like premature aging and skin cancer. I hope I gave you some insight on the importance of protecting yourselves from the sun and taking more precautious steps such as applying sunscreen when going outdoors. Skin cancer and bad tans should not happen to anybody.
So JJ, what did you think?
I thought the topic was interesting, and most of all, it had relevance to the audience. Being from Southern California and watching like TV and celebrities and stuff. The body of the speech was well organized and had some good signposts I saw in it. The visuals were good and really depicted the speech. Some improvements was, I think the beginning of the speech was kind of shaky, not knowing the thing was up there. And although she spoke well, it seemed like her voice changed when she would be reading her note cards and then when she would start talking. But overall, I thought the speech was very well. Good move.
All right. Oh, don't turn the monitor off, by the way.
Another improvement is not turning off the monitor.
Just leave it then.
The off is blinking.
Okay, just leave it. Just don't touch it. All right. All right. Yeah, there was obviously a little bit of an issue getting started. You were having trouble syncing up your visuals with what you were going to say. You were reading way too much at the start of the speech, and then it kind of turns out that it's not really different from the rest of the speech. You're reading way too much during the presentation. That's not our heavy emphasis right now, but it really undermines, I think, the way you're going to connect to the audience. Otherwise, it sounds like it's sort of a dry, dull lecture instead of a speech where you're trying to relate to the audience and connect with the subject for them. The processes by which the small increments of exposure produce the skin cancer, I think, need to be explained a lot more. You could use a few illustrations to develop the interest. There's nothing that was hugely problematic in the body of the speech, except I think you did need to cite your information a little bit more. The visual materials were okay. They were once you got past that first little hiccup, everything was integrated into the speech reasonably well. The UVA and UVB you have a contextual definition with the visualizations. I still think we should have gotten a little bit more background on that before you were getting into those subjects, but once you got there I thought it was pretty clearly explained. Same sort of thing with the irregular moles and that whole 4-strip image that you're showing us. I think we get some idea about what you're talking about, but I'm not exactly sure why we're seeing the 4 different ones. Are they variations of the same theme? Are they different symptoms that we're looking at there? And there needed to be a little bit more explanation on that. As I said before on the presentation, it sounds a little bit dry, especially in the first part. There were a few places where it sounded like you weren't even sure how the words are supposed to sound when you're speaking them, and that it makes you sound hesitant during the presentation. We're going to work a lot on those kinds of presentation issues on this next speech, and hopefully that'll be a thing of the past after we do that. All right, thank you.